And he was beautifully dressed. And he stood up. He said, I am from Pakistan. He spoke very well. He said, I came over to the United States 3 years ago. He said, my uncle and my brother had signed my paper, so he was legal. So he said, I came over here to work with them in their company, and by the time I got everything cleared and I'd gone to university and cleared up and come here, their company had gone broke and they both moved in different directions. When I arrived in Los Angeles, they were gone. I knew nobody, and he was beautifully dressed. And he stood up. He said, I am from Pakistan. I spoke very well. He said, I came over to the United States 3 years ago. How to succeed in America. No idea. And one day I walked past the University of Southern California, UCLA, and I had gone to university in Karachi, and I knew a little bit about university, so I sort of drifted onto the campus. I didn't even have a place to stay.
Hi, I'm over here talking to myself. What's going on, folks? I was trying to get you guys into the sign language. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. I'm not starting all over, but welcome, guys. I want to welcome each and every one of you to the Tuesday evening Nuts and Bolts training, our Getting Started Right training. We have a great agenda lined up for today. If you don't see your business partners, especially your brand new business partners on the list, take this moment to send them a quick message and say, where are you? We're in a locker room. We're huddling up. We're sharpening our axe, and you're not present. It's so fascinating. It's usually those who don't show up who always ask for help. So guys, do your part. Send them a quick reminder. Send them a message. We got a great event. I ask that you put yourself in an environment where you're not distracted for just the next 30, 45 minutes, guys. I'm going to pour into you what was poured into me over the years that has helped me to have success and many others. And hopefully you'll get something out of here that will give you that one extra combination to open up that lock to take your business to the next level. That's our objective, guys. We're here to teach you, train you, and support you on this journey in becoming a network marketing professional. So reality is this is a team sport. Can everyone hear me clearly? Thank you, Ms. Wooten. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So guys, this is a team sport. Teamwork makes the dream work. It's a real statement. Corporate America, they say that. They don't mean it. But here in network marketing, especially within this movement we have with MWR Financial and the way the compensation plan is set up, those who help others win. One of my favorite quotes that I have in my email, it says, if you help the next boat across the river, you'll discover that your boat crossed the river too. And that's what we have here with this opportunity. If you help enough people advance to the levels of executive and beyond, you will advance to the next levels of executive and beyond. And to all of our brand new business partners, after tonight, we're going to show you how to launch your business and get to the money. First note I want you to write down, please. Keep it simple, get to the money. Keep it simple, get to the money, because that's what it's all about, guys. We keep this thing very simple, very simple. One of the most profound things I learned in business from my mentors was that, and they said the statement, getting rich is boring. Understand this. And one of the most tragic things that you can do is every single day try to change the formula. Imagine that. For when I was a child, and most of you can relate to this, McDonald's had 2 all-beef patties, lettuce sauce. I gotta say fast. 2 all-beef patties, lettuce sauce, pickled cheese, lettuce, onions on a picked sesame seed bun, something like that. But what if they got bored and said, you know, let's take off the sesame seeds. Let's take away the special sauce. That right there destroys the business model. And one of the major things that stop people from elevating, duplicating, and exploding their business is they feel the need to always change things up. That's not how it works here. We have a simple, duplicatable, boring system. All we do is talk to people, expose them to this amazing opportunity and service, and collect decisions. We'll get into that. But I need you to understand, because sometimes people come back or they don't come back to these trainings with the mindset, oh, he's going to talk about that same old stuff. Here's what I need you to understand. If you're brand new, this is for you, okay? If you're not brand new and you're not making top money, this is for you. And this is what I need you to understand. When you're brand new, you're learning and you're showing up to see how to keep it simple, get to the money. But then if you already have been in the business, now you should be here as a student learning how to take this stage and present this information to your organization and make sure that the information is duplicating down through your organization. It's a team sport. Together, everyone achieves more. I want to recognize you guys because, hey, babies cry for it, grown people die for it, especially those men. We want to be recognized, but the women do too. So here's the reality. I want to recognize all of our brand new business partners, as I stated, that joined this movement, made a decision to take control of your finances, to put your family in a better tax bracket. Today's tax season, or tax day, I guess you would call it. Everybody's filing and scurrying to get that money that they owe, that they overpaid. All due respect, if you're looking for that tax refund, fine. But I need you to understand, one of the key things that we want to make sure we're doing in this environment is teaching and learning that we don't look and run after tax refunds. We keep our money and we put our money to work and not allow the government to use our money all year long. But here's the thing. Welcome to all of our brand new business partners. Welcome to all of our brand new executives, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star executive directors. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for deciding to be a part of this amazing movement and becoming a network marketing professional. This is a profession, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to the definition of a professional. A paid occupation, especially one that involves prolonged training and formal qualification. That's what we do here in network marketing. You're going to go through the process of learning and becoming better and developing a skill set. And as you get better, you become more attractive, you make more money, and you duplicate and teach it, and it continues on and on as a network marketing professional. If you treat this like a profession, you get paid like a professional. Understand this, guys. Professional athletes, professional lawyers, professional scientists. Those are folks who make top dollar. It's a skill set. They pay the price, they go through the journey, whether it's going to school and practicing over and over again to become the best. And that's what I want you to think about when it comes to this business. One of the major hindrances in this industry and in this company is you only pay $250 to get started. That's one of the biggest flaws. Why? Because many people treat it like a $250 shoe. Understand this. If you win, great. If you don't, it's all good. It's only $250. But I really need you to understand what you have in your possession. That $250 puts skin in the game. Whereas if you treat this business like a business and become a network marketing professional, you can strategically and predictably move from $5 to $20 to $100 to $1,000 a day to $6,000 a day to $15,000 a day. I want to sit here for a minute. It's almost like you have a professional athlete, this one athlete that's been in the news. I don't know his name. I don't follow it like that. They on the field, they running, they catching the ball, things of that nature. I missed that window. And many of you probably would never be able to run down the field, catch a ball, sing a good note. But understand that individual who's considered the number one, the highest paid athlete in the NFL, he started as a baby picking up the football. Everybody sucks before they become good. Did you hear what I just said? He first had to put the football in his hand. That's what we get paid $5 a day. That's you as a brand new partner trying to get to that next level. And then he continued to run the ball, catch the ball, and get better and better and better and better at his skill. And now he's the number one athlete in the NFL, the number one paid athlete player in the NFL. But he started as probably a scrub. He probably was the last person chosen on a team. This is what happens. And I just want to use that as an example because everyone sucks in the beginning. But you keep showing up. Michael Jordan got cut from the team. So you just keep showing up. Commit to becoming better. Commit to personal growth. We are an organization who focus on personal development. We're an amazing personal development company with an amazing compensation plan attached to it. So every Saturday we do a book club. Don't wait till Saturday to read. Every day you want to read at least 10 pages of a good book. I'm reading a book. I just got it, Closing the Wealth Gap. Amazing book. Closing the Racial Wealth Gap. Absolutely amazing book. But here's the thing, guys. What just happened? Hopefully you guys can still see me. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Okay. My screen just went black. That was scary. All right, gremlins, leave me alone. So every Saturday morning, guys, at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have what is called a reading club. Man, we come together, guys. We're reading right now, Think and Grow Rich. We're coming to the end of it. I know we're about to line up the next awesome book for us to read. But come to that every Saturday morning at 9:30. Even if you have chores to do, you're running errands. We have individuals who call in, they're working, but they're listening and getting from this event. I want to encourage you to do the exact same thing, guys. That's readingclub.mwrkingdombuilders.com. It's just about getting connected. Write this down, if you will. Showing up is half the battle. If you simply pass the show up test, which is all of you, so I congratulate you on that, but you gotta stay plugged in. It's absolutely imperative that one of the biggest mistakes that individuals make is they say, I'm in business, I'm in. And then they go and try to build this on an island. I don't need help. I got this. I already know how to do it. I'm going to do it my way. Guys, this ain't Burger King. If you want to have success and shelter longevity in your business, you want to get inoculated in the culture. You want to stay plugged in to the Facebook pages, the Zooms, all the presentations every day of the week. We have big events going on that you can plug into on Monday nights. We have our leadership trainings. Last night, we had an amazing training that took place Monday night, 8:30. Tonight or today at 12 o'clock, we have a ministerial overview presentation that took place, which was awesome. Tonight, which is what we're doing right now, we have our presentation Wednesday afternoon. I do a lunch overview Wednesday night. We have our big event where we all need to pour into. Thursday, corporate does an event. Friday, there's a pastoral event, faith and finance. Saturday morning, we have our book club, our reading club. Saturday, 11 o'clock, I do a full overview. And then we have, a matter of fact, we're blitzing right now. So every Saturday at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock, we do a training for all the new recruits that came on board. We get them launched. Do you see what's going on here? And then Sunday, we have another 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then we launch individuals who lined themselves up to have a grand opening in their business Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no excuse for anybody not to succeed by just plugging in. If your sponsor quit, it's okay. I know individuals who got recruited into a business, and the best thing that their sponsor did was they plugged them into a weekly meeting. The sponsor faded away and quit, but that person stayed plugged in and became a six-figure earner in the business. So what I'm saying to you is it doesn't matter in terms of whether you got good leadership, good sponsorship. Plug into the system, plug your team into the system every day, you will succeed. One of the things we did was, which is absolutely helpful, is we streamlined everything, zoom.mwr kingdombuilders.com. I promise you, any day of the week, you log into zoom.mwrkingdombuilders.com, you'll probably stumble into a presentation. That's huge. Last thing in housekeeping, guys, is make sure you become familiar with your back office. There's so many powerful tools available to each and every one of us in our back office, and it's getting better. They're updating things, and I apologize. I jumped right into this, got into my zone, but I want to let's do this real quick. And I probably should have did it in the beginning, but for those who have not heard yet, the CEO of our company, unfortunately, the family had death in their family. Mr. House's oldest daughter, who's 30, passed away. So please send your prayers out to Mr. House. As a matter of fact, let's have a moment of silence if y'all don't mind. I apologize. I meant to do it earlier in the day and I jumped right in. So let's have a moment of silence for the House family. All right. It just dawned on me when I say go to the back office, they're always updating it because our CEO, Mr. House, is always going hard, trying to find ways to make this thing better. And I encourage you all to make sure you get into the back office, utilize the services, become a product of the product. You can't say it doesn't work if you don't work it, period. You can't say it doesn't work if you don't work it. So get plugged into the system, let the experts go to work on your behalf. If you're a W-2 employee and you haven't gotten an instant pay raise or see if you qualify for one, what are you waiting for? Across the nation, an average of $300 to $600 a month in an instant pay raise. You don't want that money? Come on, guys, utilize the membership. So that's housekeeping. Let's jump into the meat and the potatoes. Hopefully I ain't shift the mood of the room. It kind of shifted in here. But guys, this is the beauty of a business. Our CEO put this in place while he's mourning and being a Superman for his family. We continue the movement. This is where the why comes in. Guys, what is your why? Guys, we want to make sure that we have a strong, clear, definitive why that will help us in the good and the bad, because this is a journey. Y'all need to understand is in any business, whether it's network marketing, MWR financial, or bookstore or grocery store, whatever it is you're starting to do, a lemonade stand, there's a process. There's ups, there's downs. Folks will come, they'll go, quit, they'll lie. And if your why is not strong enough, a no can take you out of the business and you'll miss out on your fortunes. So as your brand new business partner, it is absolutely imperative to have a strong why, and money is not good enough. If you say I need to make an extra $2,000 a month, why do you need to make an extra $2,000 a month? Because I need to get this debt off of my back so that I can breathe more. Okay, now we got it. That's a short-term vision. We can go for that. Let's get that done. Because one thing I've learned is your why always is changing. Your why is always changing. Right now, somebody's why is, man, the month is almost over. I need to make some money. Understand this. So make sure you have your why, put it in writing, share it with your sponsor and whoever is responsible for you to succeed. And now let's launch your business. Guys, you have to launch your business. It is absolutely imperative that it's absolutely imperative that you launch your business. You can't just be casual about becoming a business owner. The saying is, if you're casual about your business, you will become a casualty. You don't want to become a casualty. So you got to get serious about the success in this business. I tell people, if you got all kinds of things going on distracting you, you have to figure out what is going to pay you the money you need to become free. I personally had to take that inventory. I was multiple streams of income. But here's what I need y'all to understand, and I believe in multiple streams of income, but if you got a bunch of trickles, you know, a few drops here, a few drops there, it never becomes a stream. It's just drops. Whereas you got to put forth focus in certain places that you can get going, get moving, and then it just runs without you, bringing you massive revenue that can feed into the other streams. That's what MWR Financial can do for you. Success loves speed, and it only takes 90 days. I promise you this. If you draw a line in the sand and you say in the next 90 days, I'm putting everything on a shelf and I'm just going to focus. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but everything else that's distracting you, choir rehearsal and all those other things, let them know, hey, I got to fight for my family. And the Lord will understand when I start paying more in my tithes. But for the next 90 days, you put your head down and you stay laser focused on building momentum inside your MWR financial business. Put on your blinders and simply focus on mastering the art of bringing on partners, being a partner, getting fast-star qualified, and then helping everyone on your team get fast-star qualified. Keep the main thing the main thing. And the main thing in our business is getting folks paid and promoted. Did you hear what I just said? Keep it simple, get to the money. All these things that's happening around you. I mean, I had someone who said, man, I really got to study the back office to become familiar with this. No, you don't. No, you don't. That comes in time. If you could go in the back office and get your instant pay rates, things of that nature, but you do not need to become a tax professional, a credit repair specialist. We have experts who do all that. Right now, we want to keep it simple, get to the money. We want to launch your business by helping you to identify 3 business partners and 1 membership. And when you do that within your first 7 days, I say 7 to 10 days, but really 7 days, by scheduling 2 private business receptions. What is that? Well, you're having a grand opening of your business. And there's many teams who have different ways of getting folks to the event. But what I need for folks to do, why is it doing that? What I need folks to do is, it doesn't matter how you get them there, whatever works for you, but the objective is to get them into the room or into a Zoom. Most of us are still leveraging Zoom presentations. So you want to have a grand opening, letting everyone know, hey, I just got involved with an amazing opportunity that's helping individuals in their finances, helping people become homeowners. And I just want to share with everybody I know, love, and care about. I'm having it on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. Would you be my guest? Yes, I'll be there. Can I count on you to show up? Yes, I'll be there. Awesome. Go to and give them your Zoom. And you invite 50 people, 10 show up early. One of the worst things you could do, and we have folks when we launched, they came in like 2 minutes before the presentation. You don't want to do that, guys. That's unprofessional. If you're having a launch party, a private business reception, you're launching your business at 7 o'clock, you need to be there at like 6:30. You need to make sure the lights are on. You need to sweep up the floor. You need to make sure that the drinks are flowing, whatever. You got to make sure the room, the Zoom, is ready to go full speed ahead. And most importantly, be there to greet your guest. That's so important. When folks show up into a Zoom, like tonight, I promise you, you had teammates that you recruited come in and they scrolled through the 27 people, which it should be 100, but they scrolled through and they looked for your name. And if you're not there, that gave them an excuse to go watch TV. So you as a leader, we're building an organization, and I hope you're taking this in a proper manner. But as leaders, we want to show up early. And as we're showing up, we're taking inventory. Today is just you. But the next event you show up early is you and 3 others on your team. And then the next day you come is you, and that's just how that works. But in your private business reception, you want to be there. You want to greet your guests and say, hey, welcome, guys. I'm so glad you came to support me. As I share with you, I'm excited about a new project, a new business I'm in. And I just wanted to share with everybody and then tell you why. I got involved with this business because I'm sick and tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul and struggling financially. Everything is going up in price. I just knew I needed to make more money so I could keep my children and live in the quality of life that they're living, whatever your why is. And I found that opportunity, and I just wanted to share it with each and every one of you. I need to make a note here. People will run with your passion. People will join your passion, your why. Understand this. They'll support you if it's sincere and heartfelt. So the why is so very important, and you should share that all through the rest of your business. So now, without any further ado, I'm brand new. I don't want to mess anything up. I have incredible leadership that's going to go over the full overview so that you guys can understand what we're doing, and no pressure to no one. You may be interested, you may not be, but let me introduce to you Mr. Felt. This gentleman is an absolutely extraordinary individual. He knows 110% of the facts. He's really down to earth, loves helping people, and most importantly, he's documented in this industry. That's edification. And you don't know, inside your meeting, you have your reds, your blues, your greens, and your yellows. So when you're saying that my partner who's about to present loves helping people, we just touched our yellows, knows all the facts, we just touched our greens, love having fun, we just touched our blues, but most importantly, making a boatload of money, we just touched our reds. Everybody's ears are peaked. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I welcome Mr. Felt. Then he comes in, you mute your phone or mute the line and let the expert do what the expert does. Huge. And this is what happens. You invited 50, 10 shows up, you're going to bring on 3 new business partners. You're going to get a $150 bonus, a momentum bonus your first weekend, plus the $50 for each of those individuals. And you're going to get a bunch of memberships because the expert is going to talk to your guest. You're going to 3-way them into your expert, and they're going to ask, do you see yourself as a member or a business partner or a 2 or a 1, whichever way you go about doing it. We didn't say, what did you think? Do you see yourself as a member or do you see yourself as a business partner? Which one? Where do you see yourself right now? Man, I'm a member. Great. Well, we're going to have Miss Lovey send you over her link, get you signed up as a member. You can get on and set up your appointments right away with your experts to help to get an instant pay raise. And we sign up 3 people. You just made $340. And then guess what, guys? Everything we do must duplicate. It's not what works, it's what duplicates. So now we help this person launch their business. We help the second person launch their business. And we schedule out 2 private business receptions immediately. This is how I go about it. Usually within the first 24 to 48 hours, I want to do a private business reception. I call it an emergency PBR. We're using Zoom. You can literally sign up right now and get people on the line. Some of you, if you're on the side of the road at midnight, you could call people and say, I need you to come help me. Those are the folks who's going to be your first 3 recruits anyway. You can literally have a private business reception immediately after this and have people show up and they jump on and lock in your first 3 spots. We got to move with urgency. So you schedule in the next 24 to 48 hours, 72 hours at the latest, where you have them do their private business reception. Hey, invite 50 people in, 10's going to show up. We're going to help you get your first promotion. Here's a note that I need you to get. If you don't get your first 3 recruits in the first 30 days, you don't get 150 and you don't get 450 or 900. You forfeited all the money. I hope you guys understand that. Many people don't know that. It's a momentum bonus. They want you to move fast. And the most exciting time is now when you get started in your business. So your first 7 to 10 days, let's lock in your first 3 people right away. And if you do it, they're going to do it. So they schedule their 2 each. They invite folks. You come in. The expert's going to talk for this presentation. You might come in and say a few things about how you got your first $150 or $340. You come in and share your testimonial on your new recruits call. Get comfortable talking to people because we're going to bring on their 3 new recruits. You're going to make $450 now. They'll make their $150. And then we're going to turn around and schedule 2 PBRs for each of these individuals. So the following week, this is the 3 weeks. This is the 3-week game plan to 3-star executive that's in our slides. Then the following week, so first week, you get your 3. Second week, your team get their 3. Third week, we're scheduling out, filling up your calendar. They get their private business receptions. But now on the 3rd week, you should be able to talk a little bit more. You should be the one doing the membership part of it, at least. You want to strive to present, team. I'm telling you right now, if you want to really drive this momentum, this growth, and tap this money, you want to get to presenting mode. But here's the cool part, and this is what I need for folks to understand. In order for folks to present, we gotta keep it real simple. Some people don't volunteer. They say, I don't want to present because I can't present like Mr. Parker. We don't want you to present like Mr. Parker. No one can present like Mr. Parker. He's phenomenal. It's not about presents, it's how you present. Understand this, guys. And you will create. The first time might not be as good. I'll never forget when I did my first presentation. It had to be in front of over 150 people. It was rough. I was sweating. Oh boy. Can you guys see me? My computer's doing some weird things. I'm gonna run through this quickly. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? I see well, I know you can hear me, but my first presentation in front of the room, they just called me. I wasn't even prepped for it. Benjamin McCrae, come to the front of the room and present. I had a big team. I had to step out of my comfort zone. I sweated probably away at least 3 pounds in that 1 hour presentation. But what I'm sharing with you is you have to get uncomfortable. You will probably suck the first time, but the people who are listening to you don't know what you don't know. They don't know if you call it RWM or whatever. Just flow with it. And then the expert, your partner, will come in at the end and fill in the blanks. But let me explain to you why you want to get to the level of presenting. Because once you get to 3-star executive, wow, what happened? Hold on, guys. This is crazy. Why is my computer tripping today? All right, here we go. I apologize. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, thank you, Mr. Harmon. But the slides are off. But once you get the 3-star, you open up the $30 to $150 coded bonuses. You want to drive that growth in your organization, guys. You want to drive that growth in your organization. The only way you can move through this comp plan and go from $5 to $20 to $300 to $15,000 a day is by you driving down in your organization, taking control of your business. Imagine you building an entire organization and you're waiting for Mr. Parker to do a presentation for you. How fast can your business grow? You're waiting for your sponsor to present for you. How fast can your business grow? Guys, you want to set it up, and I'm working on it in terms of helping people where every day there's a presentation going on. I need you to imagine where you have 3, 4, 5, 6 presentations taking place in your organization in one day. 15, 20, 30 private business receptions taking place in a weekend. And out of every presentation, you have an average of 2, 3, 4 recruits coming on board. You have now put yourself in a position where you have built a scalable business. And you build up leaders where you can't stop your money even if you want to. And just keep getting folks into the club. I don't think you guys are seeing my slides. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so here's the key thing. You want to help individuals get to $600 as soon as possible. That's 2-star executive director, $20 a day, $600 a month. And then the production bonus of $300 a week is at your inside of your belt. That's major. I think we're sleeping on that, but we're building up the culture. I need to articulate the reason why we're doing weekend blitzes, because throughout the week you have production taking place. Please don't wait to the weekend to produce. Every day you have to open your business. Every day you should be looking at your calendar. Man, I don't have anything going on. I need to schedule some PBRs. If I can't schedule them, I'm going to do them. And have every day, you want to build it up, whereas every day there's something going on in your business that's going to help you to grow your business. And then on the weekends, so Friday, you look at your chart where you have 2 individuals, you need 4 more to get your $300 bonus. Or there's 4 people, you need 2 more brand new recruits outside of your 2-stars to get your $300 bonus. That's what the weekend is designed for. That's our money blitz. Saturday morning, 11, 1, 4, 7. Sunday at 4, 7, 8. You putting folks in front of it, mastering the art and the skill set of inviting people to get in front of the information. If you master the skill of putting people in a room, or in a Zoom, your money is absolutely unstoppable. Eric Worre taught a training. He said there's skill sets you want to learn how to recruit, you want to learn how to sell, and you want to learn how to promote. And he said you could be an average recruiter, an average salesman, a person who could sell, but if you master the art of promoting and getting people in front of the presentation, the experts will sell and recruit for you. And that's the beauty of what we have in our possession, guys. Become an expert at promotion, showing up, building towards the event, getting folks promoted to the Comma Club, moving to the next level. I really hate you guys don't see these slides, but I'll try to talk in pictures. The key thing here before we get to the next level is, and here's what's so cool about this. Some of you are here every single week and you still see the slides because you've been here. You know that the last slide here is saying schedule your 2 presentations. Your calendar is your boss. It is the thing that will hold your business accountable. Guys, it's our calendars. Fill up your calendars with activities, money-making activities. Write that down. Money-making activities. We all can be busy being busy. This society, I was listening to a talk a few days ago. They say America, our society is the most busiest, non-productive society ever. We're just busy doing nothing. Busy being busy. But what if you, yes.
Maybe you should just stop your screen share and start over again, because it does say you're sharing your screen. So pull it down and just go back in.
We'll do that. I'll do that right now as we go to the next level. I actually ended it and then it came back in. But okay. Let me do that. Hold for 1 second. Sir. Look at all those beautiful faces. Where y'all at? Let me see you. All right, hold for 1 second.
Yeah.
You see how that boom, boom, what? There you go. Where's that?
Bingo. You're a businessman.
Hey, I was just in my zone, man. I did that on purpose, Mr. Parker. I wanted folks to use their imagination.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, but guys, let's become diligent in our calendars. Guys, our calendars is our boss. Don't just rely on weekends to build your business. If you just rely on the weekends to build your business, it's going to be a slow growth. And I'm talking to part-time and full-time partners. Even full-time partners can put in an hour, 2 hours a day. You could put in 2 hours a day. You could put in 30-minute intervals on your way to work for 30 minutes. You're making phone calls, lining things up for lunch. Hey, listen, I was just calling to make sure and see if you're open to an opportunity. If I send you a quick video, would you look at it? And I get back with you in the next 10 minutes. You can do that while on the phone instead of listening to Steve Harvey. And then just put them into the information. 30 minutes on your lunch break. You're following up with people. You're setting up your meetings for Thursday, the evening. When you're coming home, you're in the car, 30 minutes on a call, making calls. Guys, you got to leverage everything you have every single day. So let's move into which lines up the next overview while we get into the next training. And I just realized I kind of talked through the training already, so I'm gonna zoom through this, guys. I got off my pattern. I just got on the soapbox. Every day, your success is found in your daily routines. I can't emphasize that enough. Our success is found in our daily routine. If you are not confident in what you're going to do tomorrow to take your business to the next level, then you won't do anything. Anything could take you off course. But if you are diligent in every day doing the same thing the same way, like when you wake up in the morning, you say your prayer, you brush your teeth, you get the coffee going, you open up the blinds, you get ready for, you take a shower, you get ready for work, you get in your car, you turn on that same radio. It's routine. And you call whoever you call to shoot the crap all the way to work. You're in that same traffic jam, and you probably get stuck behind that same car at that same light every single day. And you walk into your office space, you see that same receptionist saying the same thing. You got that same person at the cubicle. Every single day, that's a routine at the job. But you got to insert your routine in your business. Whereas you're doing 5-3-2. Guys, what is 5-3-2? Every day, you need to at least connect with 5 new people. If you want to grow your business, you need to always be connecting with new people. I think one of the problems that most of us are having is we're trying to recruit the same old people. And there's no excuse for that when you have social media. Facebook has over 1 billion people on Facebook. I think it's like 200 and something million people in America on Facebook. Every day, just reach out and meet a new person. 5 new people every single day. 3, follow up with 3 people. Continue to move people through the funnel. So every day you're meeting new people and you're pushing people into the peak interest. Do you keep your income options open? Hey, if I send you a quick short video, would you be willing to take a look at it? If it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing, would you want to be involved with something like this? Blah, blah. You put them in a pipeline. They're in a baseball diamond. And then every day follow up with at least 3 individuals to keep them moving around the bases. Understand, and always end the call, and you always be closing. So let me ask you, do you see yourself getting started as a member or a business partner? Do you see yourself getting started as a member or a team player? Part of the team. And then 2, what is 2, guys? You want to touch bases with 2 people in your organization every single day. Guys, this is the relationships, and this is how you tap root your organization. I'll never forget this. My business partner, my mentor, the top earner in my practice company, he was making about $350,000 in the business. He was simple. He's South Carolina, Mr. O'Coin. He would just sit. He had a poster board, and he had his key players. He had his organizations, and he had his key players. And he was a chain smoker, but his house didn't smell like smoke. He had ventilators, but he'll sit by his chimney all day and just have conversations inside his organization, tap rooting and having relationships and extending himself to help. And he built over $250,000 organization, $1 million income earner. By having those relationships, having those conversations, we got to do that again. We got to make sure we're moving folks through the baseball diamond, guys. And we were just talking about this. I want to show you the visual, but everyone starts at home base. As you start at home base, understand this, everyone, real quick. Everyone starts down here at home base. You want to build your name list. Don't prejudge anyone. Everyone gets an opportunity to get the information, and then let them make a decision if it's something they want to do. All right? Don't prejudge anybody. This is important. Once we get them to home base, we got to get them off the base. We got to pique their interests. We got to ask individuals, are you open to making some additional income? Do you keep your income options open? If I could show you how to get an instant pay raise without working any extra hours, would that be something you'd be interested in? Then send them the instant pay raise landing page. Once you put them in front of a third-party tool, you ask the question, you follow up. What did you like best about what you heard? Man, the money, man, this is amazing. You guys get guaranteed income? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what caught my attention. That's why I had to share it with you. Listen, the next step, and you say that, listen. I'm telling you, everything is on purpose. The next step is, what does that mean, guys? If this is the next step, there's no other step. Listen, the next step is to put you on the phone with my business partner. One thing I love about this is I don't have to know all the information. I'm brand new. I don't want to mess this up. I want you to get your questions answered, and you can see it and hear it the same way I did. I have a gentleman who I'm working with who knows all the facts, really down to earth, love helping people, well documented in his business. Mr. Parker, hold for 1 second. I already got Mr. Parker on deck. I texted him and said, are you ready for 3-ways? And he says, yes. So now I take this person who watched the video I followed up with, and I bring him to second base. Mr. Parker, I have Bill on the line. Bill's a good friend of mine. He watched the video. He loved what he heard. Mr. Parker, this is Bill. Bill, this is Mr. Parker. At this point, you be quiet. Allow the don't say, Mr. Parker, tell him about the ring. Tell him about no, let the expert be the expert. And the expert has their flow. They're having a conversation. They're building the trust and a rapport. And they're going to ask the question, hey, well, let me ask you, Bill. I mean, John is doing some amazing things. He's one of our rising leaders. You're in great hands if you partner up with him. Do you see yourself as a member, or do you see yourself as a business partner? Man, you know what? I think I want to join the team. Great. The next step is John's going to shoot over to you his website. Let's get you in the system, and let's do a game plan so we can invite your folks out to the events we have going on tomorrow evening at 8:30, which is our big event. Or, man, I need more information. Great. Listen, you're probably like me. You probably need to gather all the facts. You're lucky because tomorrow, and we got things going on every day. Tomorrow, we have a big event going on. I want to invite you as my special guest. Of course, you're John's guest, but I want to give you a VIP pass to come and look at the big event. And then I'll edify Mr. Parker. And then when a person gets to third base after they went to first, second, they come to third, they're not looking for information. They're looking for confirmation. They're going to see 50, 60, 70, 100 people in a room. And they're going to say, this thing must work. And they're going to sign up into your business. And you bring them home, and then you start the process all over with that new person. Guys, this is the business. Peak interest, share the plan, 3-way call. Keep your bases loaded. I love the quote when they say, you don't have to bat 1,000 in baseball. A baseball player bats 300 and still makes $4 billion a year. So getting 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 still means you can be successful in network marketing and MWR Financial. That's by Jim Rohn. Guys, this is our business. But one of our best tools that we underutilize is a 3-way call. No 3-ways, no paydays. Guys, the way you tap root your business is doing 3-way calls. You do a 3-way call to get the prospect to speak to an expert that's going to help answer their questions and close them. You do a 3-way call with your team leaders for welcome calls so they can see that it's not just you that's supporting them. You do 3-way calls to help your prospects get to the next big event. 3-way calls is the ultimate tool because it's third party. Using third party is a sign of strength, not weakness. Weak people feel the need to prove they can do it alone. Guys, this is not a lonely sport. This is a team sport. Strong people are willing to use the system to let someone else do what duplicates. When it's you and your friend and your prospect, they trust you. But when you edify an expert, they like you as a friend, but they don't trust you as a business partner. But when you edify your expert and you put them on the phone with the expert, then you have more leverage. Understand this, guys. You master this, we're going to get rich and take this thing deep into your organization. For the sake of time, again, we're not going to get into the tap rooting, guys, but in order the strength of a line is in its depth. Understand this, guys. A line is not a line until it's 4 levels deep. Did you hear me? A lion is not a lion until it's 4 levels deep. Understand this. And you can go wide as all get out. That's a weak tree. A wind comes along and everything falls apart. This person gets excited and does a lot. You get excited. But when you put in place inside your organization, that's why corporate gives you the ability to place. We could place entire organizations strategically. And here's a key thing I want to say. Place where is deserved, not needed. Understand this. Folks who's showing up, who's working, who's getting after it. You want to strategically get with your sponsor when you bring on new folks, your third, your fourth, fifth, and sixth person, and get counsel on a strategic placement inside your organization, because your strength is in those 3 legs. The 3 legs deep is stability. Understand this. You can move in the comp plan with just 3 legs. So why not max out those 3 legs and help those legs do 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 30, 100, 100, 100, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, so that you can become 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, 100 stars. That's inside your legs. And what's so most powerful about this, and I need you to understand, is this is the ultimate leverage. If you put a firecracker or have a firecracker in your organization and they go crazy, they bring in all kinds of people, that fire burns up. Understand this. Fire burns up. So now you have the ability to go up and motivate this person to go and get their 2 and start building out so that they can get this money. And then you have the leverage to go and call this person so that they can go and call and build. But if it's just right here, that fire just goes to you. That makes sense, guys? So that's something to be mindful of. We probably need a whole day because there's so much more information on tap rooting in terms of how to strategically and organically build growth down in your organization where you have leaders. A leg is not a secure leg until you have at least 4 or 5 leaders inside that leg paying their bills. That's when you have a secure leg. It ain't going anywhere. That's what we want to build, those bedrocks inside of our organization. So with that being said, guys, I had some technical challenges, but we made it through. Hopefully no one got discouraged, distracted. That's part of the test as well. Let me say this real quick. I'll never forget. They said, what is your IQ? What is your IQ? Your IQ is not your brain, but your I quit. How they say you can tell the size of a person by the size of the problem that makes them quit. You could tell the size of a person by the size of the problem that throws them off and gets them all discombobulated. Someone could be like, oh my God, I can't see the slides, I quit. No, you move through. And I appreciate you guys. We added more people with 32 folks on. Congratulations. But tomorrow, let's promote for the big event. We got a lunch presentation that I'm gonna be doing at 12 noon. Invite your friends, invite your coworkers. Hey, what are you doing for lunch? Excuse me, what are you doing for lunch? Man, listen, I found a way to get an instant pay raise. I just want you to listen into a zoom.mwrkingdombuilders.com, and man, you're gonna be blown away. Get them in there. I lean into the instant pay raise on our luncheons. And then from there, we build into the big event tomorrow night at 8:30. Guys, we need to leverage and promote very hard for these events. Our Wednesday event is our weekly meeting. That's what we call we got all the other things going on, and everything should pour into Wednesday night. That's our hotel meeting. That's our weekly meeting that we go to, and we bring the numbers. We're averaging about 60, 70. We had over 100 a few times, but that should be every night. We need to force Mr. Parker to expand this room, but we're not doing it until we have a few nights where folks get mad at us because their guests couldn't get in the room. But I need you to know that's a psychological win. When you and your guests can't get in the room because it's full, Oh, that's another way of getting them out where they say, man, this is amazing. What's going on? I don't want to miss it. Nobody wants to be locked out. So with that being said, let's open it up, guys. This is the best part that I love, is that conversation. So one thing I would do real quick, I want to open it up for anyone who has any conversations, questions. Boom. All right, the floor is open, guys. And again, I apologize for the slideshow presentation.
Outstanding work, Benjamin. Outstanding.
Thank you. Thank you, Captain.
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's going on, Mr. Ramirez?
Hey, and what an amazing training. I like to see when a difficult situation happens of not having a screen, you still perform at a high level. I respect that about you, your confidence, your expertise. You created an every way to look at things. You made me feel like I was looking at the entire power. So thank you so much for your training, Coach Ben. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. It means a lot coming from you, Captain. Appreciate it. Any other questions, comments, guys? Mr. Harmick, what's going on, buddy?
Fantastic. Fantastic. I had a great day today. I did speak with a few people about this. I keep it very simple, as I've always said. First of all, great job, by the way. Great job as always. You did a very good job. I keep it very simple. I was talking to a gentleman that I just met today for the first time. He was doing some work for me. And I told him about what I do. He said, it's amazing. I've heard about this kind of things. In fact, I had some problems with my credit a few years ago, and I kind of tried to fix them. It was too much work, sending letters and all that stuff. I said, would you realize today, after a few years, a lot of things have changed. I've done those letters and things like that myself for the past 25 years. Now we have a company. Not only you can do the services, not only they also take care of your money with their private reserve accounts, et cetera, but the credit repair you're talking about, we'll just do it. They do everything for you. All you have to do is just, you pay $150, you get involved. And if you can get 2-3 friends like yourself in, the next month's the $150. If you're not going to pay, that's it. And most important, every day we have events. Every day, 5:30, depending on Saturday, Sunday, or during the week, 5:30. Zoom.mwrkingdom.com. That's it. Kingdombuilders.com. That's it. Just put it in your phone, click on it, and you can't make it, don't worry about it. But just do it. He was very interested. I spoke to another gentleman who said, I'm ready to sign up. I did credit repair with you. You improved my credit fantastically. I've had a couple of dings after that. I let Fernando know, by the way. He said, I'm ready to sign up. I'm ready to go. I'm not much of a computer person, so I may need a little help, to click here, click there. But I can put in my information, social security, everything. I'm ready to go. That's it. Keep it simple, folks. The gentleman that I was talking to, you want to hear this? Everyone's going to love me for this one. Listen to this. The gentleman I was talking to first, he is a Yemenese Jew. He's Jewish, but from Yemen. Yemen is in Middle East. Now, India, Yemen, Bangladesh, places like that, they have a lot of cures for a lot of illnesses. This gentleman gave me a powder, which is a plant. You mix it with water, you let it sit. When all the ingredients go down, only the water stays, drink the water, your blood pressure and your sugar level will come down from 200 or 300 to 120, 110 in one day.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Now, I'm going to try that myself. I'm going to do it. Sometimes my sugar level goes up a little bit, even though I'm pretty healthy, but still, I'm going to try it. If it's good, I'm going to offer it to everybody. And it's all natural, by the way. It's all natural. You can take care of it. The point I'm trying to make is have conversations with people. See, people want to know what you do. You want to know what they do. I already knew this guy provides a service and he did a fantastic job, and I paid him $150 for it for 10 minutes of work, only because I said, you did great. And we became friends. He gave me his home address, he gave me his home phone number. What I'm saying is have simple conversations with your friends, with strangers. It doesn't matter who. And people get interested in what you do. and to send them to the 5:30 meetings. That's it. And you have an upline, call the upline and say, I need some help over here, you know? It's a simple thing. Keep it simple, very simple and casual.
Absolutely.
The moment you
Absolutely.
start
And the cool part, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what was that?
I was just the moment you start thinking of yourself, I'm not a salesperson. I don't know how to speak like McRae. I don't know how to present like Mr. Parker, etc. You're complicating life. Just be yourself and just have a simple conversation.
And
People
that's
are
it.
interested. People are interested. They want to make money. It's simple.
One thing I've learned, sometimes when you're too polished, people I used to get cursed by this, man, you had the gift of gab. I can't do what you're doing. And keep it simple, be yourself. And one of the best ways to have people ask you what you do is by having a conversation and asking them what they do. It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing. Have a conversation. Yeah, man, there's a beautiful weather. I'm so happy about the spring. Where are you from? Here in North Carolina, Charlotte, everybody's from somewhere else. So I'm always, where are you from? Are you original Charlottean? Most people say no. And we're just having dialogue. And then what do? They'll tell me. And then, of course, naturally, they'll ask, what do you do? And then you get into your spill and go from there. Thank you, Mr. Harmick. Anyone else? Any questions? Any comments? Let's leave it for. I see some new faces here. 1 second, Miss Cassandra. Let me see if there's any other new folks who have any questions, because this was your first time coming. Welcome, Miss Claudia. Who else do we have? Anyone? All right. Hey, Miss Wooten, Mrs. Wooten.
Hi, everybody. Now, you know, I don't come up here that much. I don't like to talk too much, but I just wanted to emphasize what Mr.
Harmick.
Mr. Harmon was saying.